Oh yeah, I forgot to put everyone. I forgot to have everyone have medical backpacks, but I'll get that in a second. I'm going to read the last part. Although infiltrator is technically considered a prisoner of war, the outsiders are not a known signatory of the Geneva Convention. As such, the standard POW protections do not extend to it. And they were talking about how the guy changed and how he's supposed to guard them, stuff like that. What is that?
Calm yourself, Doctor. Irrationality will not help us identify enemy infiltrators.
Calm while you perform tests on men, like livestock.
These tests serve to protect them, and after all, they are all volunteers.
Maybe, but we're still not certain of what side effects.
What's going on down here? Side effects from what?
Ah, William, welcome to our newly refitted laboratory. I'm certain that Dr. Veer would love to give you a tour of the facilities. Yeah, Herr Doctor?
Yes, of course. I'll just leave Heinrich to his tests.
Alright. Ooh. Outside Commander. Autopsy report of Outside Commander. Alright, so they're talking about autopsy and how they have and how they bring personal effects that may be religious to their origin.
Down here is what we call the workshop. It's where we test the new equipment and applications. It's all quite experimental, so don't use anything here until it's been cleared for the field.
Oh, why? I like testing stuff in the field first. It's so much fun. Alright, so maybe the outsiders are the same as the digital outsiders, and I mean, I know, except there are earlier versions of them. And made by the, again, I forgot to look at the wiki about the masterminds. I think it begins with an E.
Lawrence, have you seen these latest findings? Just a moment, Alan. I'm finishing a minor change to your calculations. Oh, to hell with bloody hell. That's brilliant. Oh, I don't know about all that. It's just a minor change. You would have done it yourself. In time.
Maybe, but you're the one who did it today. If I'm not careful, you'll be replacing me as head of this project.
And take away your prized work? Anyway, what was it you wanted to show me? What?
Oh, it's these new transmissions that we've been receiving. Dr. Rossi believes they may be extraterrestrial in origin. Take a look.
Extraterrestrial transmissions? You don't say.
Think of it. Intelligent life on other worlds. A culture more advanced than ours, reaching across the void to welcome us to the Brotherhood of the Stars.
Alan, you're making some rather dangerous assumptions.
Oh, I know it could be nothing. Some Soviet trick, perhaps. But think, Lawrence. If it really is from another planet, why, someday our Vengate project could bridge our worlds.
Yes, I suppose that could be possible.
Why, this could be the start of a new chapter in human history.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
So Lawrence had the idea that these guys were bad guys, that these aliens were bad guys. And maybe they had the same situation as what happened in Half-Life with the experiment going awry and then bringing them to our world accidentally. Except with a lot less exploding and more killing of the aliens. And, you know, saving the world. Possibly. Report gunship? Oh, it is a gunship. Really? They didn't want to change the name. They just wanted to, rip off Star Wars, which is a good thing because that is a good design. Alright, so they were originally equipped with, the gunships were originally equipped with luxury and entertainment suites, but they were scavenged in order to, maintain the weapons and propulsion, saying the Outsiders' extended conquest of multiple worlds may be a bad thing and may explain the urgency for the attack on Earth. That was a bad summary, but you can try it, yeah. And plus you can read it on your own.
Here we go. As you see, we have the automated turret deployed, but it cannot draw a line of sight on any targets. You can lift a target out from behind its cover to get a clear shot. But if you face many targets, it might be a better option to lift your turret instead. Go ahead and try.
Okay.
The engineers are especially proud of the gyroscopic stabilization that makes that possible. It'd be a shame not to put it to use in the field.
Is that all?
The boys in the lab just wanted to make sure you knew all your options in the field. Never know when it'll come in handy.
Alright, so they're saying I can capture a turret and make it do awesome. Well, hopefully I can, hopefully I can use a turret and bring it from the base, which would be even more fun. But killing turrets with my shotgun seems to be more pressing. Alright, I think I finished off with the base. If my base fitted, number 2. I got that idea. I got the name of what they call this section of the game from the saves. When you load the save, it tells you where you're at, and it says base fitted number 2. So, that's where I got it from. Oh, I forgot this.
I think I would like that, Mr. Falk. I think I would like that very much. You are Dr. Heinrich Dresner, correct? Yeah, Mr. Falk. And do you understand why I am interviewing you today? Officially or unofficially? None of this will be in the final records of your immigration. Officially, our commitments at Yalta mean we must turn you away. And yet, here we both are. Yes, well, we can't risk losing a mind like yours to the Soviets now, can we? You need not worry about that, sir. There is a reason I surrendered to your soldiers, or not to Stalin's. What reason is that? I do not like their cold winters. Very funny. Regardless, we need to talk about your past affiliations. What is there to say? What was done was terrible, wasteful, inhuman. I have regrets, but I had no part in that. No way to prevent it. You could have left. At that time, I did have a family to support. Also, I feared my once great nation would turn to the Communist Party. So you supported the alternative? Only at first. By the time I saw what they truly were, it was too late to escape. I'm a scientist, Mr. Falk. I understand physics, fluid dynamics, chemical reactions. But I cannot see the future. I cannot predict the horrors of my fellow man. We can't offer you atonement, Doctor. But we can offer you a chance to use your skills to help people.
Alright, so he was part of one of the countries that was allied with Germany. Possibly. That's what I got from Mitch. Hey, man.
What did you want to talk about?
Yes, we've had a bit of a mishap, William.
Ah, great.
As you know, our most pressing goal is to develop a test to determine the humanity of our personnel, if you will. We've had a breakthrough, discovering a signal which causes the Zillicoids to become quite agitated. But as you can see...
Your test subjects escaped?
Indeed. Perhaps the signal agitated them a bit too much.
Why haven't we been put on alert?
With our current tension, can you imagine how people would panic? I'd rather we keep this little incident between ourselves, William.
What exactly do you need me to do?
The Zillicoids are likely to be hiding in the ventilation or other subsystems. Their distinctive trail should make it easy for you to track them and destroy them. Good hunting.
Alright. And this kind of puts in the fact that you're just one team out of the entire XCOM organization. Because, well, we didn't capture any Zillicoids, and I don't think we saw them yet. Oh, there's all the autopsies. Ah, these are outsiders. We're an infiltrator. Okay, I'm done. Alright, so how am I going to get to them? I actually want to do a mission, not side mission stuff. Or whatever this is going to be called. Alright then. Get sprint no. Get outside no. Can't go in here? No. Oh, I think I know where they are. So they leave a flag control, eh? We're making progress.
Just a sec, Carter. You know the drill.
You're loading the entire base, aren't you?
What the hell? There's something in there. It's in the vents. Get it, Carter, quick!
Found it.
Quick thinking, Carter. I'll start a flush of the whole decontamination system now. Carter,
Looks
you
like
okay
I
in
found
there?
the first of
You
Heinrich's
gotta capture
blobs.
that blob.
You talked over that guy, jerk. Alright, but first I'm going to get the medical backpacks.
Firing range again.
It's already open, buddy. Can I change your gun? Oh yeah, so it is a replacement for the M14. But I think the M14 is a little bit better.
Isn't that dangerous?
Only for the people in front of you.
Hi guys. Well, let's look at this. Oh yeah, security scanning questions, Friday. Blah blah blah. Okay. They are to recite the Pledge of Allegiance when at the questions. I was gonna go back and get that plasma pistol, but I might as well not right now. Now, how am I going to get through it?
Personnel, we have multiple reports coming in of a widespread outsider assault across the Champaign-Urbana area. Damage is unknown.
How could somebody leave a mess like that?
We'll relay further information as it becomes available. End report.
Ay!
Whoa, Carter. Have a little decency, would you? What the hell's happening in there?
Oh, nothing?
Wash your hands.
Nothing to be concerned about. It was just an audience. And here's another frick machine. So I guess you're supposed to just explore the base. Alright, 3 minutes.
We have multiple reports coming in of a widespread
I'm sure
outsider
Falk has a
assault
lot of
across the
friends somewhere.
Champaign-Urbana area. Damage is unknown, believed to be severe. We will
Carter,
relay further information
join me.
as it becomes available.
Give me a second.
Report.
Okay.
I don't like it when my agents go off the rails, Carter. Never ignore my orders again. You're lucky things turned out as well as they did with Dr. Weir's rescue. I'll overlook it this time. I understand the situation is getting to you.
Weaver tell you that? Or you just figured it out on your own?
I need to know I can trust you, Carter. I took a big risk including you in this operation, and I'm about to take another.
What sort of risk?
What are you talking about?
Taking the fight to the enemy. Not just surviving this war, winning it.
And how exactly are we gonna do that?
With this.
Oh, that was in the hangar. Well, that answers my question. Push up against the Armada. Yeah, 'cause I can take them on.
What in God's name is that?
A prototype aircraft, built with everything we've been able to learn from their technology. Plus a few tricks of our own.
You really think it'll make a difference?
It might, as long as we know where to strike. That's where you come in.
If it means fighting back, I'll do whatever it takes.
Good. The first step is interrogating the infiltrator.
Yeah, what do we know about him?
What do we know about the infiltrator?
We've been running a barrage of tests on him. Preliminary interrogation, medical checks. The boys in the lab even took a look at the devices implanted in him.
Find anything useful?
We don't even know his name, or if his kind even have names. But we have reason to believe he'll be more responsive now.
What happened? Lock him in solitary for a couple weeks?
You might be closer than you think. In a recent examination, our surgeons removed this from his head. We think it's some kind of communication device.
He was bugged?
We're not sure. Weir thinks it was his connection to Mosaic.
That's their communication network.
According to Dr. Weir, yes. Whatever it is, ever since we removed this thing, the infiltrator's been less aggressive, more morose.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's actually 32 minutes, so this is going to be 1 or 2 episodes that's in the base. Sorry about that, but we have to do this. For the country. For the world. To kill aliens and stuff. Also.
How do we know we can take them out in one strike?
Weir's been studying their transmissions, and he believes they're coming from a single source.
That's this mosaic thing they talk about?
Yes. The doctor says his measurements prove that it's some sort of central command, possibly even a single being. And if our tests are correct, it is indeed more than just some sort of radio network.
How so?
After studying the infiltrator's implants and physiology, we believe it connects directly to the minds of the outsiders.
So if we take out Mosaic's core, we shut down every outsider on this planet.
That's the idea. But we need to know more.
You're right. What's it capable of?
That's an impressive flying saucer you've built.
Actually, the Air Force was already toying with a prototype like this. Our German associate just made a few modifications, including everything we could steal from the outsiders.
How does it handle?
When it's finished, it'll be faster and more maneuverable than anything in the skies.
But can it take on one of their battleships?
In a head-to-head fight, no. But it won't need to. Watch.
Nifty little trick.
Dr. Dresner is particularly proud of that one. He's been invaluable to the project. We've dubbed the craft the Avenger.
Can it get through those Venn gates of theirs?
That's what we need you to find out.
I forgot what they were called. If they are indeed called that in Anime Unknown. I think they are. You know, this is the first Avenger. I don't really like them. I mean, they're cool and all, but I'd rather use the default planes.
I'll see what I can get out of the infiltrator.
Good. We've got him in a containment center in the lab, built especially for him.
Got his own luxury suite, huh? That ought to soften him up.
Don't count on it.
How gentle do I need to be?
Just be careful. He's the only captive we have.
There? Well, he's the only captain that can talk, I guess. Saving us. I know, I guess.
It can move in any direction? Like a helicopter?
Yes, if a helicopter was twice as durable, 5 times faster, and could fly through a vacuum.
Ah, that makes quite a difference.
Shut it down! Shut it down before it blows! No, wait! We need to test the threshold! Yes, we really should see when it explodes. Are you too crazy? Shut it down! Did you see that lift? Wunderbar. Never before have I seen its equal.
Sure, if you don't mind your crew splattered all over the walls.
Of course, of course. But that is why we do these radio-controlled tests beforehand, yeah?
There's no way you're getting me in one of those flying saucers until you work out the eject system.
Nonsense. If we are careful and precise in our work, we'll have no need of ejection systems.
We might not need one, but I'm the one who's going to be piloting that thing.
I so don't understand why you don't want us to design weaponry for this new craft. Yes, we have a very promising prototype. No, knife.
We want to go full stealth. No offense allowed. Gotta play like Splinter Cell.
It was an experimental project in the Air Force. The alien technology just helps it work better.
But there's no way something like that should fly. It's impossible.
It's time to change our definition of impossible.
Right. Yeah, they're talking about that failed flying saucer craft that they first built. It only flew about like 5 feet off the ground and, you know, was very unstable.
I'm serious. They got him here, locked up for interrogation.
Give him a shiner for me, will ya?
Okay.
Coming through again, Carter?
You ever think of just installing a turnstile? Maybe charging a toll?
Sure. But what would I do with the money?
Don't ask questions. Of course, it's in here. Alright, guys, open her up. Thank you.
Infiltrator's right inside, Agent Carter. If you need anything, just ask.
You'll do. And then you shoot them in the face. Hey, man, how you doing?
I see you gave up on the disguise. Done playing dress up?
This one can no longer hide. Those systems were corrupted by your scientists.
Yeah. Gloat all you want about your superior technology while we've got you tied to a chair with a rope.
You want revenge for your fellow warrior. Go ahead and take it. Nothing you do will stop the Zujari.
We're gonna pay a visit to your home, and you're gonna help us get there.
A counter-invasion. Ha! The more you resist Mosaic, the more you will bring death to your world. You think you have seen our strength? This is just an expeditionary force preparing the way for our armies. We will destroy you.
We'll see about that.
It's simple. You will join our empire or you will die. For us, there are no other choices.
I like how they actually added story to this game. With some backstory and how the aliens want to kill you and why and instead of calling them just aliens, they're called outsiders now. That's real nice.
Our whitecoats say there's been a change in your attitude ever since they yanked this device out of your head. I want to know what the hell it is.
It is many things. A shield, a beacon, our focus. It is Mosaic. Without it, we are... I am alone, unsure, impure of thought.
What exactly is Mosaic?
You would think of it as a broadcast, a network. Each of us are connected to it. It unites us.
That's how you receive your orders.
Our orders, our faith. Mosaic delivers truth, or perhaps what Origin decides is the truth.
Okay.
Why don't you just do yourself a favor? Just talk straight to me, and tell me about this Origin. Maybe we can help you.
You are more civilized than would be expected for such divided creatures. It is not a weakness. Nothing is as I thought. Nothing is as Origin told us.
Good.
Listen, I'm fighting for the survival of my entire race here. Give me something to work with, or you'll find out what I'm willing to do for my world.
You have already seen what we are willing to do for our own dying world. What Origin has forced us to do for our world. Forced me to do to other worlds.
You don't have to let Origin control you. Tell us how to stop him and you can be free. We can destroy Mosaic. You can all be free.
Yes, but Mosaic cannot be destroyed. Mosaic is not a single place, not a solid thing. And soon it will consume your people as it has so many. As it did mine.
Alright, so they weren't created. They were captured. They were a slave race, just like all the other races in Enemy Unknown. Except for the sectoids, which are just humans modified. Interesting. We can stop it, man. I have miniguns.
You're wrong. We've traced Mosaic's transmissions to a single location. If we can get there, your people can be free.
A myth spread by the few who are deaf to Mosaic. I used to think they were mad, but perhaps...
Here's proof. A source for Mosaic's transmissions. If we get there, we can put an end to it.
But without Mosaic, without Origin's guidance, my people... We will never find a new world.
Your people could come here without conquest. Wouldn't be the first time immigrants came to our shores. We'll help you fight for your freedom. And in return, you can live in the land of the free.
William Carter. My thoughts are my own for the first time in my life. If there is a chance that others can know this freedom, I will tell you what you want to know. To survive the crossing, you will need an instrument that can recalibrate quantum structures. Such a device can be acquired from one of our ships, which you can find only at one of our docking stations near a Ven gate.
Thank you. Once we've stopped Origin, your people will thank you too.
Saving. 41 minutes, wow. So it's been that long in the base. I guess that's, well, that's how detailed this game is. For just talking. Which is interesting from an XCOM game where it's never been about talking ever except for now. So you know what? In case I lose all my stuff, which is capable on my computer, because it likes to crash, I'm going to just end it now. So thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. I like this video, dislike this video, helps you in the videos. Help you in the videos. And I guess, see you in the next session.